Thank you for joining me over the past few weeks as we've journeyed through our special Black History Month Spotlight. And I hope that you found as much joy and inspiration in watching these clips as I have had in presenting them to you. I am Brian Savage, CEO of Savage Family Office. And for this spotlight, I want to share with you a little bit about a man so very close to my heart. A man whose life and legacy embodied the strength, dedication, and love that has shaped who I am and what I strive to give back to the world. My father, Ralph William Savage III. He's the very essence of the mission that I champion here at Savage Family Office. My dad was born on December 4th, 1947, was raised in Tuckahoe, New York. And as a child, he spent summers in Accomack County, Virginia, at my great-grandfather's farm, his grandfather's farm, Dada. And in high school, the story was that my dad was something special on the gridiron. He was an ambidextrous quarterback with a cannon in both arms, and he was capable of throwing the football over 50 yards, with either arm. Now, legend has it that he was the only person in the entire state of New York at the time who could do that. Now, despite having the talent to play in college, my dad said school just wasn't his thing. And instead, he chose a path of service. He enlisted in the military, went in the Army, served in Vietnam, and he came home a hero, adorned with several awards, including a Purple Heart. He married his high school sweetheart, my mother, and they crafted a life together that was marked by steadfast devotion and mutual admiration, or as he would jokingly say, it was a testament to their level of comfort and tolerance with each other. In September of 2017, 4 months before his unexpected passing, they celebrated their 49th wedding anniversary, which to me was a solid reminder of their enduring bond and the depth of their connection. My father was the epitome of hard work. He was a dedicated electrician and blue collar to his heart. He was a high voltage lineman who braved heights, weathered storms, and endured long hours to provide for his family. Christmas shopping was so easy for him because his desires were simple. All he wanted was thermal socks, work boots, hats, gloves, and a thermos to keep his suit warm in the winter. Oh, and a backpack to tote it all in. Yet his aspirations for us were as high as the poles that he climbed. I played Pop Warner football, and in New York, back in the day, Pop Warner was played on Sundays. And early in his career, Sundays were a regular work day for Dad. But I remember him posting up with the crew. They would have 1 or 2 bucket trucks, and they'd be posted up in the back of the end zone, to watch my games when he could, despite the demanding hours. His presence was my anchor. You better believe that he was there for every milestone. He rarely missed any high school games. I remember he never missed any of my football games in college. And he insisted on covering my expenses while I was in college. My apartment rent, stocked a refrigerator with food and beer, because he wanted me to focus on school and not concern myself with getting an off-campus job. On my graduation day from college, he made a promise. He said that he would never work another day of overtime again. And for the final 15 years of his career, he didn't. Because he had fulfilled his mission for my education, laying the groundwork for where I stand today. My father's legacy, his pile that he aimed to leave higher for me and my sister is the cornerstone of my life's work. You see, as I've shared before, Savage Family Office is more than a business. It's a manifestation of my dad's values, his sacrifices, and his vision. Through serving others, I'm extending his legacy far beyond what he could have ever imagined. Every life we touch, every legacy we help build is a testament to him. My dad was able to spoil rotten my 2 nieces, my daughter, and experience of meeting his first grandson, my son, in 2017. Now, although he's no longer with us, I believe he continues to watch over us from above. That's including my 3-year-old son, his second grandson, born in 2020, extending his legacy and love from heaven. Beyond these treasured milestones, my dad didn't get to witness from this side of heaven the expansive reach of his legacy. Through our mission at Savage Family Office and the voice of the podcast, Leave the Pile Higher, Grow Your Legacy, his influence has extended far beyond what he ever would have imagined, I promise. See, his ambitions were humble, and they were rooted in blue-collar work ethic of providing for his family. He dreamed of a future where we could have more than he did, not out of selfishness, but from a deep, selfless desire to give us the best possible start. His spirit and principles resonate at the core of my endeavors, and they guide me as I serve others and build upon the future he envisioned for his kids, yet making an impact with and for so many, many others. As we honor my dad, Ralph William Savage III, I invite you to join me in this legacy building journey. His story, from the football field of Tuckahoe High School to the battlefields of Vietnam and back to the heart of our family, reminds me that the true measure of a legacy is not in material wealth, but in the lives we uplift and the love we share. This past month, I've celebrated not only the renowned figures whose stories light up the history books, but also an unsung hero like my dad. You see all of them there. Their resilience, their love, and unwavering dedication has woven the rich tapestry of our collective past and the paths we tread today. Inspired by their courage and depth of their sacrifices, let's honor their legacy not merely through our words, but in the essence of our actions and the legacies we endeavor to build. This tribute for them, for my father, and for every one of us who are working to leave the pile higher for generations yet to come. Let's keep alive the spirit of remembrance, celebration, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. See, together, may we continue to build and aspire and inspire. So thank you, Dad, for everything. Your legacy shines as a beacon, guiding me forward. And to everyone watching, let's unite in our journeys to make history for those who will follow us. So here's to the journey ahead. Together, let's keep the flame of progress burning bright and continue to leave the pile higher.